Hello, my name is Crystal, and today we're going to talk about a marketing strategy for a blockchain platform for the city of Detroit. And then first, to give you a little bit background, is City of Detroit is seeking a marketing strategy for this very new platform. It's called a blockchain platform, which they could be used for issuing small bonds for the local residents. So the first thing we are going to do is to conduct a marketing research. So first way is define the scope. We'll need to consider who will be interested in processing transaction on the platform, including their ages, income, and the neighborhoods. The city is also value the partnership with small business owner. So we'll also look into if the small business owners' interests in using this platform. When we choose the research method, we have two methods, the quantitative method and the qualitative method. So the quantitative method we'll conducting survey and poll to collect data. The qualitative method will be conducting on one-on-one interviews with the local residents. And when we draft marketing reports, we will need to include some pain points in local community. And also include the resident profile, including their demographic data and psychological data as well. And we'll propose some blockchain use cases. So when we process the segmentation strategies, we would like to specifically look into this group: the middle-class workers, low-income residents, small business owner, and city employee. Their digital presence is different. Middle-class worker, they have low to highs, very wild digital presence. Low-income residents, they also have low to highs digital presence. Small business owner, they have moderate digital presence, while city employee, they usually are very familiar with the blockchain platform. So we'll be conducting surveys on several concerns, especially when people are approached to the new platform. They are concerning if the platform is lack of transparency, which means they could not check their investments, where they goes, and how the city employee will be keep on track on the record keeping of the cash flow. And the city employee have different concerns, which is they will be delay in disbursement of welfare. That's low-income residents. They will be their main concern. However, city employee, their concern is efficient to track progress, because not every city employee are very familiar with tracking by using this platform. Therefore, our positioning strategy will be position the blockchain platform as a transparent, secure, and community-driven solutions that modernize municipal bond issuance for Detroit, empowering both the city and its citizens with real-time accountability and broader investment access. Which means the city of Detroit is concerning if their citizens have interest in those investment. Also, they want to provide the city resident, the local resident, with this opportunity to invest, to have some investment gain while they purchase this bond. However, they want to give the promise and accountability as the city that their local resident could utilize this platform to make their investment bigger. So here is a very simple timeline that we propose. So first thing is with the platform, so we'll need to obtain license and permission in the city, especially on the federal and state law level. The blockchain will be under very strict regulations. And then the second thing we can do is to promote awareness. We'll be launching this platform and the information on several marketing channels, which we'll talk about that later. The third thing is the educations. We'll begin the workshop and panel speaking to have our residents and other investors to answer their questions and get them educated to get more information about blockchain. And the last two thing actions is the user can sign up and start investing through the platform. And the last thing is the optimization. We'll constantly collecting feedback from the users and start optimizing the websites. So the marketing channel, we have two ways to do that. One is the local channel. We'll have local events, especially we'll hold seminars to explain to a lot of people, especially people with medium or low digital presence. We'll provide technical support. When people have any questions, they could come to the scene that our staff will answer the questions while face-to-face. They could schedule a one-time appointment so we can answer their questions. Workshop is another way. We can hold a workshop and seminar, especially panel speaking at some of the conference. Well, especially if the conference is a professional finance conference, there will be a lot of experts coming to the scene. And then we have the investor could be obtaining all kinds of information at the conference related to blockchain. And we also want to promote our newspaper and journal. We'll provide advertisement on the related topics, and so that when people start reading these stories and the published paperwork, so people will start getting more professional opinions on what's blockchain. Next is digital marketing. So digital marketing will be, we have several ways to do that. Email newsletters. Newsletter is a very popular and low cost way when we get to approach to a lot of potential investors. So newsletter will include the most updated informations. And we also want to send out the event invite through the newsletter. And the other thing is social media with people at 20 to 40 years old, if they are involved on Facebook and Instagram. So they could get more instant information and video on this platform. On the website usually will create professionalism. So on the city website as well as the company website, they will be providing a lot of video, including how to use the platform, what this platform is about. These professional videos will guide the investors through how to investing on this website, and what are the other concerns, including security, privacy concerns, will be also addressing in this video. By using blockchains, I realized there will be another new project that the city is potentially can be used for neighborhood housing. So city of Detroit is a very big metropolitan area where the income of all the residents varies a lot. There is a wide difference in terms of a lot of neighborhood area. So when the neighborhood has a lot of abandoned houses, it's unlikely for the city to collect property tax. And it's not easy for the city to attract more people moving into the city. So I realized the city can do this neighborhood housing project to start building up the community and start building for a good neighborhood for people to move in. What they can do is the city can purchase some abandoned houses in the neighborhood and fund the improvement to encourage people to move in. What they can do is when there are abandoned houses, these houses will be sold at auction. So when city buy the houses, they can buy the houses with a very low cost. However, they need to improve on the house conditions. And then what they can do is they can receive funds from federal and state. this part can be recorded in the blockchain platform as well. And then they will start collaborating with some construction company. They hire this construction company and start to do the improvement to renovate the house to a new to a living conditions. So they will build out the street, renovate the houses, and pave out the lawn and start renovate the entire neighborhood. So when city attract people to move in, they could get people's the house owner, they could get zero interest down payments on the loan, and they can start paying back to the city for this house's payment. So this project could um, attract people with low income or middle class to if they are interested in buying houses, especially that they are the first time house owner. So if they want to use this city project neighborhood housing, they could get benefits while especially on the financial benefits to interested in the house hunting. So the entire process could be done on the blockchain platform, especially when the grant and funds coming in. Each step, the blockchain can record the transactions with transparency, and especially, and it's hard for anyone if they want to go back and revise the purchase or any fund history. So it will provide accountability for the city as well. So that's all for my presentation. And I believe, thank you for watching. I believe this blockchain will be benefit for the city of Detroit on the long run. Thank you.